Greetings, adaptable, outgoing, talkative Gemini. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Right now, I am going to get into, scoot the chair up. Okay, I'm going to do the February 2019 forecast for Gemini. This is going to be a tarot reading, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the transits. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And also, I highly recommend that you call me, contact me for your own personal reading. And also, if you haven't watched the January overview for Gemini, I highly recommend you watch that because we've still got half of January left. And also, I did a 2019 entire year overview for Gemini. So definitely go and watch those posts too. But in the meantime, and in between time, I'm going to do the February forecast for Geminis. And I'm gonna just lay the cards out really quickly, and then I'm gonna go back and talk to you about them in greater detail. I am trying to do these readings much quicker than they've been in the past. I'm trying to finish them in under 15 minutes. So as we enter the month of February, Gemini, it looks like you are not working. For some Geminis, this may be not working. For other Geminis, it may be, it's basically a card about not working or maybe ending a collaboration or something. And it looks like you are carrying a lot, that you can't see the road ahead. And you're crossed by the King of Cups in this cycle, which is, for Gemini women, it looks like there's a romantic figure who you're crossed by in this cycle. If you're married, it's your husband. If you're not, if you're single, it could mean that a new romance is coming into your life in this February. The basis is the High Priestess. So for Gemini women, you are dealing with, for everyone, this could be, sometimes this is an older woman in your life, like a mother or a grandmother or a figure that you, look up to, a female figure who's a source of wisdom. So for Gemini men and women, this could be your mom, it could be your grandmother, it could be someone else. For Gemini women, this could also be a version, it could also be yourself and just you maturing and getting wise and getting wiser. And what's leaving is the Knight of Swords reversed. So that's like an embattled man in your life who's leaving. What could come into being is the Ace of Cups. That's new love. Sometimes that's a birth or a marriage. It's a new inspiration. It's creativity. What will come into being is the Queen of Swords. So this looks like Gemini women mid-month may be slicing somebody with your tongue. And for Gemini men, you may be running into a woman around mid-month who might be about to slice you with her tongue. Fears or insecurities are about balance of heart and mind for Gemini. And, I understand Gemini can be a restless sign. Gemini rules the nervous system, so others see you as trapped in some situation, restricted, possibly by your own ways of thinking. Positive feelings are about a judgment. Now, this could be that you're being judgmental. It's also when judgment is reversed, sometimes there is a legal action against or where the judgment is not in someone's favor that you feel positive about for some reason, and you'll understand what that means better than I do. And then the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So for Geminis, when the Ace of Pentacles is reversed as the outcome, it's unfortunately, it means usually, you're not going to get the job offer, or you're not going to get the invitation, or you're not going to get the job promotion that's at the end of February, or you're not going to get the gift, something like that when the Ace of Pentacles is reversed. So that is the reading for the tarot reading for February 2019 for Gemini. If you are enjoying this reading, could you please put Gemini love in the comments right now? And now I'm going to talk a little bit about the transits. February 3rd, Venus enters Capricorn. This is a very practical Venus. This is a Venus, when Venus is in Capricorn, this is a time where we kind of get serious about business relationships. You know, Capricorn rules like business and money, and Venus rules relationships. It also rules creativity. So this might be a time regarding money for art projects or creative projects, or you're dealing with that. Capricorn also gives form and structure. So sometimes this can be, if you're an artist or a creative person, a time for giving form and structure to your artistic pursuit. And what else can I say? Under Venus in Capricorn, it's a good time to form connections that support our ambitions. That's another thing. February 4th is the new moon of Aquarius. And if you follow me, you know that new moons are very rich and fertile soil for setting intentions that you want to manifest. And each new moon has different themes. The Aquarius new moon, this is a great time to set intentions around friendships, groups, organizations, community endeavors. It's a good time to set intentions around humanitarian ideals. It's a great time to set intentions around innovation, new ideas, inventions. It's a good time to set intentions around freedom. It's a great time to set intentions around a rebellion, if that's what you're planning. Yay, rebellious Aquarius. And anything around thinking outside of the box, really, it's a good time to set intentions under the Aquarius new moon. February 10th, Mercury enters Pisces, and this is Mercury is the planet of communication, and Pisces is, you know, dreamy and sensitive and emotional. And so, you know, there may be, around this time, you know, people may be communicating about their dreams more. People will be communicating from an emotional place more. People may be expressing their feelings more. This is a very poetic time. This is a great time for writing poetry if you're a poet. This is, what else can I say? You know, I think that people are especially attuned to the world of emotion under Mercury in Pisces. So that transit is starting February 10th. And February 14th, Valentine's Day, Mars enters Taurus. And this is, you know, Mars and Taurus, I don't think it's Gemini's favorite Mars, but it is a sensual, it can be a sensual Mars. You know, Mars is all about our goals. And when Mars is in Taurus, I think, you know, this is a time when we are like patiently plodding away towards our goals. This is also a time where I think, you know, Taurus represents determination. Taurus is resolute. Taurus can be stubborn. So all that energy can be happening around Mars, which is our goals and our drive as well. When, you know, for that transit of Mars through Taurus. Then February 18th. February 18th is the biggest day astrologically in February. And I think that it's going to, you know, depending on the degrees of all of your planets, is which of these aspects, which of these February 18th aspects will resonate most in your chart. So again, call me to have your transits, your chart and transit reading. But, so the first major aspect of February 18th that I want to talk about is Jupiter biquintile, the North Node. And this is Jupiter in Sagittarius biquintile, the North Node in Cancer. And one of the things that I want to say is, if you are born in anywhere from 17 degrees to 22 degrees Gemini, I think that this will be a very beneficial aspect to you. What I think is that it's around luck and good fortune, around your destiny and purpose. For people in the later degrees of Gemini, this aspect may present itself through a challenge, but it will end up having been good luck. So again, if you want to know more about that, it's better for me to do a personal reading. Chiron enters Aries on February 18th. So that is, you know, whenever there's an ingress of a planet is kind of when we feel the energy the strongest. Chiron in Aries is the wounded warrior. There could be confrontations around wounds that we need to heal. We may have to fight even though it hurts. This is going to be more early degree Geminis that are going to feel this aspect the most. You may have to be the first person out the gate even though you don't feel the fastest or the strongest. You may be confronting a lack of courage or a lack of motivation or a lack of initiative. And you might be pushed to fight for yourself or others. Also, February 15th, the sun enters Pisces. And again, this is Pisces season. So, you know, definitely get in touch with your Pisces friends and wish them happy birthday. You know, under the Pisces sun, I think people tend to be guided by altruistic feelings. People are in general in their feelings more collectively under the Pisces sun. You know, we're more given to daydreaming and fantasy. Our imagination is better. What else? I guess the shadow side of the Pisces sun, it can be self-pity, victimization, being elusive, passive, those kinds of things. And then finally, the Virgo full moon is also on February 18th. And the Virgo full moon, that's a great time to detox. It's a great time to clean and organize your house. It's a great time for anything that needs analytics or analyzing. It's a great time for anything that requires being detail-oriented. And it's also a time for vanity. So some people will be using the Virgo full moon probably to, you know, for vanity purposes somehow, if that makes any sense. And that's the end of this reading. Again, if you call me directly to do your own reading, I can give you a lot more details with the cards and with the transits, but this is my Cliff Note version that I'm doing for all of the signs every month. And if you liked my video, please give me a like. If you didn't like it, you can give it a dislike. Please share this video with other Geminis that you know. And please watch the videos for your sun, moon, and rising each month. And please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is astrology.tarot.eliannicole. My website is astrologyandtarot.eliannicole.com. And on there I have a menu of all my readings and my pricing. And yeah, I have a lot of great future content coming out, so definitely subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that when I post a new video, you're notified. And thank you so much for joining me today for the February overview, Gemini. I look forward to reading for you in person.